Good afternoon, this is Dan Howe, PTI Securities and Futures, coming to you on this Tuesday afternoon wrap-up for November 15th. Overnight, the equity range was right where it has been for pretty much every other day. The equity range high to low was 21 points, which unfortunately seems to be normal these days. Asia was down a little bit overnight, European was down overnight. We came in this morning, S&Ps were down about 7 or 8. Pretty much open that way, but we had some fundamental news that were all marginally positive for today. The PPI came in slightly better than expected. The core PPI came in slightly better than expected. Retail sales was also better today. So pretty much everything, including the Empire State, actually came in a little bit better. Empire State's probably is the first Fed regional study, but it's also probably the weakest because it's about manufacturing, and there's not much manufacturing that goes on in New York anymore. But in any event, they were all marginally positive, which was kind of nice. And during the course of the day, the index kind of slowly drifted up, very low volume, very boring day. We sold off a little bit in the close, but all in all, a fairly net good day. The only surprises were on the earnings, as Wal-Mart came in worse than expected, and Staples also came in worse than expected during the course of the day. Obviously, that's a little bit odds with the better retail sales. After the close, we also had Dell that reported seems to be a little bit of disappointment. They came out, haven't digested it yet, but the stock seems to be trading down after hours here. The SPX closed up 6, 1257. The Dow closed up 17 at 12079. The NASDAQ closed up 28, obviously the strongest of the index at 2686. The bonds were a little bit weaker today because obviously people were, things were good, so we're selling the bonds. So basically, the 10-year yield came in at 2.05. The dollar closed up 42 at 77.14. Pretty much all the commodities across the board were slightly positive. Gold was up $5 today. Silver was up. All the grains were up. So as you're a little bit not as you would expect, because the dollar is strong, most of the commodities generally tend to slip off, but on the other hand, most of the commodities were up here today. Looking forward, we have a fairly good calendar, a fairly busy calendar the rest of the way here. We got the CPI tomorrow, we got industrial production tomorrow, we have the Philly Fed on Thursday, we also have leading indicators on Friday. So we have pretty much a busy calendar going into expiration this Friday. It's been Dan Howe, PTI Securities and Futures.